I would not be where I am today if it wasn't for Potato Jet. To understand how he completely propelled my career forward, we need to go back to when I was just a kid with my mom's old Canon T3i and I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Now one day, I was scanning the internet, giving the little World Wide Web a little search, and I came across this guy who had an amazingly funny personality and shared the same passions that I did, filmmaking and content creation. That person, of course, is Gene.
What's going on, guys? On my channel, I regularly do a whole lot of flexing about how expensive my camera gear is and how much of a legit baller I am, even though my credit card statements kind of looks like the Matrix. It's just like a bunch of numbers. I don't even like to look at it.
After watching a bunch of his videos, I immediately fell in love with his goofy, entertaining, and fun personality. Being the incredible guy he is, one day he posted a video that was a complete cinematic camera setup for $1,000. And one person who commented on that video would win that $1,000 worth of camera gear, the setup that he had picked out himself and ordered. So I wrote something down in the comments and hoped that out of the 5,000 people who ended up entering, I would win. And somehow, and this still blows my mind, I have no idea how I got so lucky, but somehow I won. And I must say, Gene, I got the most sketchy email from you. So let me read the email that he sent to me. It goes like this. What's up, Lucas? It's Potato Jet in the subject. And you won't the giveaway for $1,000 camera setup. Basically, the message had a couple typos and I just wasn't 100% sure if this was legit or not. My parents were a lot more skeptical. Okay, Mom, so do you remember what you were thinking when I got the email from Gene?
Well, I didn't know you got an email from Gene. I knew you got an email from some guy out in California named Potato Jet, and that he was offering my 14-year-old son in Chicago some really nice, supposedly expensive camera. And I was like, dude, Lucas, seriously, have we taught you nothing about internet scams? Come on now. Sorry, Gene.
And then he also commented on one of my Instagram photos saying, hey, check your email. And I remember specifically being in school with some friends when I got this email, just thinking like, whoa, this is insane. But it also seems so sketchy and like just being so confused. But at the same time, so happy because the whole time I just had this sort of feeling inside my gut that it was legit. So we got home and we like looked up who Gene Nagata was and kind of connected the dots and saw that he had Second Light Creative, his production company, and seemed to all, check the boxes. So long story short, sent him some follow-up emails and eventually got $1,000 worth of camera gear. This was a Canon SL2 instead of a Canon T3i. For those of you who know about those two cameras, that is a massive leap in video and photo performance. You're getting a lot more megapixels for photo, way better continuous autofocus for video. Actually, the T3i doesn't have continuous autofocus, so that was an insane upgrade for making YouTube videos like this, which really propelled forward my content creation here on YouTube. Go back and watch some of my old videos, and the audio sounds terrible.
Ask yourself, are you a very social person who would love to share what they're doing and live stream to your friends and family?
They are oftentimes completely out of focus. And just really, really, really bad. And all of a sudden, I just have a huge jump in production quality thanks to the giveaway. All of a sudden, I have access to new frame rates, and I'm learning about what those mean and how I can use them to make films and YouTube videos. I'm learning about lighting because I have a new light. I'm learning about getting more stable footage and how to do that. Pretty much my mind was opened up to a myriad of new ways to experiment with filmmaking and learn. I think it gave me a boost of curiosity, creativity, and drive to make this goal of becoming a YouTuber happen. To demonstrate the huge impact that the giveaway had on my career, here I am filming on the Canon T3i. You probably see how much worse it looks. I'm actually in manual focus right now because no autofocus. But everything that I've learned from the giveaway has come with me to this day, and that's how I know kind of how to go about setting something like this up with a boom mic right there, even hooking up to a Zoom recorder right there. But yeah, I mean, this is a pretty dang big difference when you look at this video versus this video. And thinking back on this, it was almost like a bit of fuel to keep me going. This past summer of 2021, I ended up being Andrew Yang's photographer when he ran for mayor of New York City, traveling all across the city, borough to borough, messing around with my camera and documenting the campaign. And I also, later that summer, interned at Casey Neistat's company 368 in New York, working with amazing creators like Jack Coyne and getting not only to meet Casey, but humans of New York and documenting them doing their thing. It was an amazing experience, again, compounding kind of like the snowball effect from everything I have learned in the past few years. So Gene, if you're watching this, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. It means the world that I somehow ended up winning, and that really, fundamentally, you chose to use your platform to help other creators who are just starting out. I mean, that's incredible. You inspired me to do that, and like a little bit ago, I gave away a camera too, and it's an awesome feeling being able to give back. So thank you for inspiring me, for pushing my creativity forward, and helping me start this YouTube channel. If you're watching this, I'll be in LA sometime, summer 2022, and we should link up, talk some cameras, shoot some videos. But yeah, man, let's make something happen. And thank you.